Talking today about the difference between RAW and JPEG. Now, my camera is always set to record both for quite a few reasons, which the post talks about. But in this case, it's a very good example of when it's useful. The image was taken quickly. I saw the moment, I grabbed it, but the problem was the camera was set wrongly and was left in no settings. The camera, as you can see from the right hand to the top left hand corner, was set to 1/8000th of a second, f/18 ISO 100, which is almost impossible to get this image. It's not night time, it's the middle of the afternoon. Okay, so what we're going to do is this. Now, to get a JPEG, the camera has to compress the information. All the information about exposure and color and contrast is processed and then removed to make the JPEG, which means when we're trying to fix a photograph, we really have to struggle because the information is not there. I'll then show you in this example. For example, the sky is thousands of shades of blue, but to make a JPEG, it has to minimize those amounts of shades. Watch this. I'm going to re-expose this photograph. Now, on the right-hand side in Lightroom, I have an exposure control. And what I'm going to do is just turn that up, going +1, +2, +3, and up to +4. That's +4 f-stops. You can see the image is just shocking. This is all these areas here is the compression of the photograph when I've tried to process those details to make them less. If you look at the histogram, you'll see the gaps in between of the highlights. These are all compressed information. Now, keep that in mind. Let's open up the same image, but this time in RAW file. This is taken as a DNG file, which is the Adobe RAW format. Now, I'm going to do exactly the same thing again. I'm going to open up the exposure control and go +1, +2, +3. I've now gone to +4 f-stops. I can actually get away with that image. That's good enough to print. If you look at the histogram, you can see it's all even right the way across. 4 f-stops is a huge extreme to work with. And if I just press before and after, it's quite dramatic, the two shots like that. That's the difference between RAW and JPEG when it comes to exposure.